was 12:04 a.m. on Friday, April 1st, 1921. All was calm until she rounded Port Townsend. I was piloting the Governor's Bridge at the time of the collision. About 3 minutes after 12 midnight, I noticed a red light off the starboard bow and took it to be the wharf light at Fort Flagler. 1/2 minute later, the hull of the steamer loomed up, showing me that this red light was on a steamer outward bound. We were then in such close quarters that I immediately blew 3 whistles and backed the engines full speed and put the wheel hard starboard. But it was too late.
Langa, this is Blue Jack's Quest on 1-3.
When you were this distance apart, 3/4 of a mile apart, wouldn't that be plenty of time to avoid a collision in your opinion?
I kept my course.
Why didn't you indicate you were doing so?
I did. I indicated by one whistle that I was keeping my course and speed.
And as soon as you blew that whistle, you stopped and backed the engine, did you not?
I realized after that those ships were approaching so rapidly that it was a dangerous situation and I tried to get some way off.
Don't you think you waited a little too long?
In my judgment, I don't. It looked to be a longer way apart.
It turned out that they weren't.
Yes, sir, that's right.
Just before the collision, did you hear one whistle?
Yes, sir.
From the West Heartland?
Yes, sir. Answered by 3 from the Governor.
Was there much of an interval between?
No, sir. They seemed to be close together.
How long after the whistles did the collision take place?
I couldn't tell in time, but it didn't seem to be any time at all.
How long do you think it would be in minutes?
Possibly 1 minute or more.
You think the interval would not exceed 1 minute?
No, sir, I do not think so.
What did you do when you heard the whistles?
I anticipated something was wrong. I put on my coat and was just going to step out the door when the crash came.
So, you base your opinion of the time elapsed between the whistles and the crash on what you had done?
About that, sir, it is only an estimate.
Did you have any conversation with Pilot Martin after the collision?
I did on the West Heartland when we were nearing Seattle.
What was the nature of the conversation?
He said, "Oh my God, I am all broken up over this." He said, "Mr. Marquardt, you don't know how I feel about it."
Did he seem to blame himself?
No, sir, not that I could see.
Did you hear him say he mistook the West Heartland's lights for the lights ashore?
I believe he did.
Were there any witnesses to your conversation?
No, sir, just the 2 of us.
Scoping back. Back up.
You were master of the steamship Governor at the time of the late collision.
I was.
How long have you been a master?
17 years.
Who was in charge of navigation at the time of the collision on your ship?
Pilot H.H. Martin was in charge of the bridge, the deck.
Now, it is the custom so far as you know for Captain Martin to assume charge of the navigation as pilot for the company in bringing the ships from Victoria to Seattle?
I believe it is, and it is always understood by the company, and will be by me, that in case of thick weather or any other difficulty, I want to be called out.
Where were you 10 minutes before the collision?
I was in my room abaft the pilot house.
Was there any unusual alarm that caused you to go to the bridge?
Yes, sir. I heard 1 whistle followed by 3 from the Governor, and at the same time I heard the telegraphs moving in the pilot house. I anticipated that there was trouble coming, and I jumped out on the bridge.
You saw on your arrival on the bridge that the collision was unavoidable, and that nothing could have been done?
No, sir, I don't think so. I don't think I could have possibly done anything.
How do you account for the pilot not seeing the West Heartland's lights sooner?
I don't know as if I can account for that.
Is it time to make a signal when they get that close?
The signal ought to be given at least half a mile away.
How could you account, Captain, for these 2 vessels approaching one another, and neither vessel until 2 or 3 ships' lengths of each other?
making no sign or signal at all. Well, I can't account for it. In my own mind, I feel that they got too close together before one or the other made a signal of what he was going to do.
As a result of your late trial by the power vested in us by Section 4442 U.S.R.S. Title 52, this board holds Harry H. Martin, Captain of the SS Governor, guilty as charged. Guilty as charged. Guilty as